Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Debbie, and today I have a lot of new Wet n Wild products and a lot of drugstore products in this video today. And I just wanted to show you guys that you can definitely achieve a really beautiful glam makeup look. And I was actually looking for drugstore makeup because my birthday's coming up and I wanted to test out new products. One, two, I was looking for something affordable at the drugstore because my birthday is coming up, so I wanted to find something that was new and worked really well. So I figured I would try this out, and honestly there are some things that I'm not going to use, but there are some things that I love. And if you guys want to see what those things are, I would definitely recommend you staying and continue to watch. And yeah, if you do, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so before I even jump into everything, I want to let you know that a majority of these products are Wet n Wild products. A lot of these are new. I've never used them. I'm pretty sure that they just came out. And a lot of these other products that I'm also going to be using are products that I already have. One of them is actually my Holy Grail product. I will list all of the products down in the description bar for you guys so you guys know what I used in this video. And yeah, so let's just jump right in. Alright, so for my brows, I always start with my brows. I'm going to go in with my trusty. This is a brand new one. I'm going to show you what an old one looks like. I am no joke. I use this all the time. Well, I did use this a hell of a lot, but now I'm using a different one. But I figured I'd go back to it because look, this is my old one. I tell you, no joke. This is like the best product ever. It's only $2.29. Like, check that out. So if you're looking for something really affordable, this ultimate brow kit is the best thing out there, to be honest with you, and it's so cheap. So like I said, the brushes, I don't have a lot of Wet n Wild brushes, so that I will not be using a lot of, but use any brushes that you have. It doesn't really matter. Whatever brushes you have will work just fine. So I'm just going to brush out my brows, and I'm going to go into the brow kit. I'm going to take the light brown. I like to do the light brown first and just fill my brows in. Okay, so now that I'm done filling in my brows, I'm going to take a little bit of this concealer from, of course, Wet n Wild. And this is in the shade light medium beige. I'm also going to take this brush right here, and I'm just going to clean up my brows with the concealer. Alright, so now that I'm done cleaning up my brows, I'm going to go back in with that concealer and apply that on my lids. This helps cancel out any redness or any discoloration. Okay, you guys, so for the two shadow palettes that I got that are, of course, Wet n Wild, I purchased the Rose in the Air. This one looks a lot like the Modern Renaissance palette, and it was only $5.19, but they actually had a sale for buy one get one half off, so I ended up getting this one as well, and this one is called Not a Basic Peach. I think I'm gonna go in with Not a Basic Peach just because I have the Modern Renaissance palette and they are pretty much exactly the same colors, so I want to try something a little different, and I'm gonna go into this one right here. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use this in a different video. If you want to see a video on a dupes video on this and the Modern Renaissance palette, just give this video a big thumbs up. And I will make that happen. But yeah, for today I'm gonna go in with this one, and to set my eyes I'm gonna go in with the transition shade right here. It's this one. It says transition, and I'm just going to apply that on the whole lid. And I'm applying this with one of the Wet n Wild brushes. I don't have many, like I said, but I did pick this one up a while ago. I know they just came out with a new collection of brushes, which look really, really pretty. They kind of look like the Real Techniques brushes, but yeah, no, they're Wet n Wild brushes. So maybe I'll pick up a couple of those eventually, but I feel like right now I'm okay with brushes. But I always end up wanting to pick up a couple more eventually. Like, you want a new toy, you know what I mean? Now I'm gonna go in with, and I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna go in with oh my god, I'm so mad right now. I just dropped the palette and look what happened. That really freaking sucks. Look what just happened. That freaking sucks. Okay. Oh, I'm so mad right now that this fell. I mean, I can just easily go purchase another one, which I most likely will, because these colors look so beautiful. But we're gonna keep going, and hopefully these shadows are very, very pigmented, okay? And they're not duds. So, okay, like I said, I'm gonna go in with this orange shade right here, and I'm going to apply that onto the crease. Okay, so that shade is actually really nice. I'm gonna go in with this other transition shade at the bottom. It's a darker color, like a terracotta brown. So I'm just gonna take that and put that right over top of that orange shade that I just used and build it up. Okay, so I'm really liking these shadows right now. They're really, really pigmented, and it's really, really nice. But I just want to add a little bit more of that terracotta shade. I want to deepen that up a little bit more. So I'm going to go back in with that Wet n Wild brush. Just blend. I'm going to go in with this dark brown. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to apply it on the outer corner. I'm going to take this tapered blending brush and I'm just going to blend that dark shade into the crease. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that brown with that tapered brush and just blend it in to the crease. Alright, so I have to say that so far these three shadows, well, the four shadows that I've used are really, really great, and they're very pigmented and very easy to blend, which is great to ask for since this is a drugstore product. Alright guys, so the next shade I'm going to go in with is this gold shade right here, and I'm going to take a little bit of that with my MAC 242 brush. I'm not going to wet it just because I want to see how pigmented it actually is, and with this shade I'm going to apply it right here in the middle. Oh wow, this is really, really pigmented. I'm going to go in with a little bit more. Do you guys see that? Okay. beautiful that gold is. That's a really pretty gold. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there with the gold shade. I'm gonna go in with this rose gold shade right here, and I'm going to apply that on the inner corner. Look how beautiful that looks. Oh my god. Yeah, these shadows are so amazing. Like, do you guys not see that? Look how pigmented they are. And I didn't even use like anything to wet the brush. I didn't spray the brush. This is all just dry, straight from the palette. This is really beautiful. Like, I am really impressed. It's not really a rose gold. It's more of a copperish shade. Just a little bit more toned down. Alright guys, so I want to show you guys real quick. This is what the eyes are looking like. These shadows are really easy to work with and they are really, really beautiful. So I have to say that I'm really, really impressed for the quality of the shadows and for especially because of the price, you know? So you don't have to spend a lot to get good quality. So, okay, so moving on, I'm going to apply these Ardell Faux Mink Luxurious Lightweight with Knot Free Invisiband lashes. So these are it right here. I'm gonna do these off camera. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back and I just applied the lashes. I also added a little bit of this eyeliner from Rimmel London. It's just in black. Any black will do. Alright guys, so now moving on to my face. I am going to go in with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. I have used this primer in the past and I do like it. So if you do see it in the store, I would definitely pick it up. It's not a new product, but it works really well. For foundation, I am going to use this brand new Mega Cushion foundation, and it says it's a luminous, lightweight, and buildable and hydrating formula. It contains natural coconut derivative, and yeah. So I've never used a cushion foundation. This is actually the first one ever that I'm about to use. Hopefully it's a good foundation and it matches me. I got the shade 120A. It's a natural beige. It says it's medium neutral. So I'm gonna try this out. I can't open it. I hate when you can't open these boxes. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this is the front of the compact. This is it right there. And this is the back. It shows you the actual shade. But now when you open the product, it has a little sponge. It says Wet n Wild. I personally don't use these, but yeah. Oh, how cute. I don't know if you guys, a lot of people have seen this, but it does have a mirror, which is really, really nice, just in case you want to take this on the go. And if you lift this tab right here and you remove this protective film, you have the cushion product. And I am nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because one, I just guessed. They don't have many shades. Well, when I went to the store, they weren't many shades. So I just picked something, I've just picked one that was the closest. I don't know if it changes when it dries, I don't know. So I'm gonna test it out. And with that, and with this cushion foundation, I am going to use my damp sponge from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to press it into the, okay, so that's what it looks like. Ugh, it has a smell. I really hate foundations that have a smell. I think, which one was it that had a smell? I think it was CoverGirl foundation, or I can't remember, but it had a pump, and I honestly hate the smell of the foundation. Okay, so I'm going in again. I grabbed a little bit more, and so far the shade seems to be a good shade match for me. Alright, so this is twice me dipping into the actual compact, and I'm going to show you how much coverage you get just dipping it once into the compact on this side. So this is one layer. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, so it's really not full coverage, but it is pretty decent in coverage. It says it's buildable, so I am definitely going to be building this up. I'm grabbing a little bit more and building up that coverage. As I'm applying this, it's not feeling heavy. It is lightweight, as the claim says, but I don't like the smell. That's one thing I really don't like about it. But I mean, we will see how it just works out. It definitely is luminous, so the claims are pretty on. It is a very luminous foundation, as you can see. Actually, you know what? Looking at this shade right here, it's not a really good shade. I feel like it's way lighter, but that's okay because I am going to be bronzing up. I'm not really liking this foundation, to be honest with you. I feel it is lightweight, but I do feel, I don't know, like I just don't like it. I feel it's like waxy. I don't know if it's because it's the shade. Obviously it's not the right shade for me, but I don't like it. I really don't like it. But moving on, for concealer, I am going to be using this one again. It's the one I use to clean up my brows. And this is, again, a Wet n Wild product. Alright, so the concealer, I've used this concealer before and I do like their concealer. So, but I'm still not liking the foundation. It's still very luminous. I feel like it feels a little sticky, but we're gonna set this. So today what I'm gonna use is the Wet n Wild's contouring palette, and this is in Caramel Toffee. And I'm going to grab a little bit of that. Mine's a little messed up, so it's going to look like that. I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow shade right here, and I'm going to set my under eye. This is also going to help brighten up the under eye. Okay, so to contour, I am going to take this other shade, this shade right here from the same palette, and I'm just going to contour. This palette I really like. This is not anything new. I've had this palette and I really like it. So, I mean, if you see this one as well, I would snatch this one up as well. I'm going to take a little bit more of this yellow shade right here, and I'm going to reverse contour. I also like to take a little bit on my nose, on the sides of my nose, and just contour that up a little bit. Okay, so moving on. Now that I set my under eye and I did do a little bit of contouring, the foundation doesn't feel as sticky and as terrible as it did when I first applied it. It's really not so bad right now. So yeah, so just know that in the beginning, if you don't like feeling like a little bit of a tacky, like sticky, then just know that once you apply everything and you set it, it's going to feel a hell of a lot better. But my question is, how is it going to last throughout the day? And yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. Okay, so for the next product, I ended up buying this Hello Halo liquid highlighter, and this is in the shade Goddess Glow. It's this one right here, and I thought this one was going to be like really perfect and something that I will use a lot. So I'm going to apply that as a highlighter today. So let's see. Oh, how cute. I love this. Oh my god. It has an applicator, like a concealer applicator. I really like that. Very nice. So this is the shade right here. It's really, really nice. I really like it. Hopefully it applies nicely onto the skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my damp sponge, and with liquid highlighters, I like to apply them with a sponge. So I'm going to take this and apply it just like that. And ooh, that's really pretty. I'm going to grab a little bit more, but that's really pretty. I'm gonna tap that in. Ooh, that's really, really pretty actually. Okay. I'm gonna grab a little bit more on this side. Put some on top of my brow right here. Make a little C. Apply some on the tip of my nose. Whoop. And grab a little bit more. Just a little bit, not a lot. I'm going to apply that on the tip of my nose. I'm going to apply that on my Cupid's bow. Like that. And right now I am glowing. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. That is really, really nice. So I'm really liking how everything is looking now. Like before I wasn't really happy with it, but now that everything's just coming more together, it's looking freaking amazing. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in with the Rosé in the Air palette, and I'm gonna grab this shade right here. It's this champagne shade. It's like a gold champagne color. Okay, and I'm going to grab my Morphe M510 510 brush, and I'm going to grab some of that and apply that on my highlighter. Ooh. Oh yeah. This just sealed the deal. Like, wow. Guys, there are no rules to makeup. You can use shadows for highlighters. Like, check this out. Can we? Oh my god. Like, this is, whoo! Oh my god. Just check that out. Yeah, if you guys want to glow like this, I would definitely pick up this liquid highlighter and this palette and use that champagne shadow, put them together, and God, like, just, I really like it. And the best part, you guys, the best part about all of this, it's affordable. Like, it's freaking cheap as hell. I'm honestly, like, really happy with everything right now. Now that everything's put together, I am definitely like a happy girl right now. So going back into the eyes, I am going to apply some of the shadow on the lower lash line. And for that, I am taking my Sigma flat definer brush and going back in with that same palette. But this time, I want to take a little bit of this blue shade right here that I am just dying to dip into. I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line. I'm just hoping it's as pigmented as it looks. And just so we have a little bit of a pop of color. Oh no. Alright, it's definitely not something that, no. Sadly, it's not working for me. So I'm going to go back in with that really chocolate brown right here, that dark brown, instead, because that blue is not doing it for me. So I'm just going to take that and just connect that to the top like that. I'm also going to take a little bit of this Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and I'm going to apply some mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, so now for lips. I don't have anything that is new from Wet n Wild's, but I am going to use my Jordana lip liner that I am definitely going to use, and this is in the shade Rockin' Rose. And on top of that, I am going to use an oldie but a goodie lipstick from Wet n Wild. This is Bare It All, and this is one of my favorite old lipsticks from Wet n Wild's collection. So yeah, I took it there. I took it very back with this Bare It All lipstick. Just love this nude shade, and oh my god, you guys, I am so loving this highlighter, and oh my god, and this eye look, like, it's just freaking gorgeous. I'm really loving it. So last but not least, I don't have in a Wet n Wild setting spray, but that's okay. I'm going to use this one from NYX, and this is the matte finishing spray. This is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, and I'm just going to finish up the look. And this is really it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. This is the final result. Guys, I am totally obsessed with this highlighter. Like, you guys need to get your hands on this. This is one of the best liquid highlighters that I've actually come across for Drugstore. And look how much you get. Where'd it go? Okay, so look how much you get. You freaking get 0.5 fluid ounces. Like, and the applicator, amazing. Like, this is freaking amazing. I am so in love with it. And it's just, I'm like, oh my god, like, I really can't believe it. it's so gorgeous for the price. I think it was like $5.99. It's like, but yeah, like I said, I will list all of the products down below in the description bar. If you guys want to see other affordable makeup looks, leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!